Okay, so I know that this isn't really true crime related, but the other day I started thinking about all of the movies that really traumatized me as a kid, and for some reason I cannot stop thinking about them, so I put together a list of horror movies for you guys. Okay, so starting off with number one, we have The House of Wax. Okay, so this is about a group of friends whose car breaks down in a ghost town, and so they go to a local wax museum for shelter, which is supposed to be abandoned, but it is not abandoned. Next up, we have Tooth and Nail, and in this, the world has ended, and a group of people have to fight off cannibals to survive. Okay, next up is See No Evil, and so in this, a group of juveniles go to an abandoned hotel in order to turn it into a homeless shelter, and this is where they run into this guy. Okay, so this is Penny Dreadful, and this is about a girl who goes on a road trip with her therapist to recover from a really bad car accident when they run into a hitchhiker who hunts them. Okay, next is Dark Ride, and this is about a man who escapes from a psychiatric hospital and goes to a haunted house in an amusement park and starts killing people. This movie still scares me as an adult. Next up, we have Hostel, and I'm gonna be honest, this movie straight up still gives me nightmares. And it's about an organization in Europe that kidnaps, tortures, and kills tourists. Next up, we have The Perfection, and this movie is actually newer. There's really not much that I can say about this movie. You just have to watch it. Be prepared though, it is very gross and you will think about it for days. Next up, we have Session 9, and this is about a group of workers who go in to remodel and clean up an abandoned insane asylum. This movie isn't super scary, but it is really unnerving, if that makes sense. Next, we have The Invitation, and this is about a man who goes to his old house to attend a dinner party with his ex-wife and her new boyfriend, along with their friends. Immediately, he starts to think that something is not right. This movie, like the last one, is not scary, I would say, but it is super unnerving, and from the very start of the movie, you just have like this overwhelming feeling that something isn't right. Next, we have Dead Silence, and this is about a ghost of a murdered ventriloquist. It sounds cheesy, I know, but it's scary. Next, we have The Descent, and it's about a group of people who go caving in an unmarked cave and run into some creepy stuff. Next, we have The Beast of Bray Road, and this one especially traumatized me. Even though it's super cheesy, it is terrifying. Next, we have Touristas, and this is about a group of friends who go on vacation in Brazil and find themselves in an underground organ harvesting ring. Next, we have Dark Water, and this kind of reminds me of the Eliza Lamb case. Next, we have Sorority Row, and it's about a group of sorority girls who throw a really bad prank. I just watched this last night, and it still scared me. Next, we have Dead Tone, and this is about a group of friends who prank dial the wrong person. And lastly, we have Hit and Run, and for some reason, this one especially traumatized me. Let me know if these are scary or if I just have really bad taste in movies.